me use my screen now.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Will and welcome to the Drum Room Sessions for this week. This week we have a band called Bad Sport. They're an Auckland band. How are you ladies today?
Good.
Good. Would you guys be so kind as to introduce yourselves and the instruments you play in the band?
Yeah, I'm Ashley and I play guitar.
I'm Levi and I'm on vocals.
I'm Summer and I play drums.
I'm Alex and I'm the bass player.
Excellent. And you have a gig coming up in September, is that correct?
Yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit about the gig?
The gig's at the Ding Dong Lounge and we're playing with, what bands? Glow, Becky.
Gravity Road and Fuego.
Yeah.
And that's on the 8th of September.
Cool. Good answers. Very, very, very fast answers too, I might add. All right, so could you tell me a little bit about the band, like the style of music that you play?
We always find it hard describing what genre we play.
Yeah,
because it's like a bit of everything.
Yeah, every song's quite different, so we don't like to kind of limit ourselves to one genre. We sort of like every song changes. We've got like jazzy songs at the moment, like semi-pop songs, but like rock and punk songs, and it's like it's just whatever.
Could you kind of lump it into sort of a broad rock?
Yeah.
I'd just say like alternative rock if someone asked me.
And how long have you guys been together?
Overall a couple years, but
Yeah, me and Levi have always been in a band together, and then Alex has been with us, and we've broken up and then come together again. But so this band's probably like 6 months, like maybe.
Definitely over 6 months.
Really?
Yeah.
I joined in January.
Yeah, and we've been together for a while since
It
then.
has gone fast. So yeah, a year I guess.
Okay, so you guys are not, like all of you aren't the founding members then? You've had
I
a
guess
few.
Summer's probably
Yeah.
the founding.
Me and Levi.
Summer's
I
like
guess,
the leader.
Found everyone.
What's the deal with the all-girl band? Was that actually like a plan to like form an
Yeah,
all-girl band, or?
We sort of liked the vibe of the music that was coming from an all-girl perspective, and we did have one guy in our band who is a good friend of ours, but I think we sort of just came to a business decision to sort of go into an all-girl band because it was sort of more beneficial and it's more of a rare thing. And so people find more interest in that and they sort of applaud it more when girls can get out there and do the same thing that guys can. It's
just
like
be a powerful girl band was like
Yeah.
the goal.
Yeah.
To get up there, look all pretty, and then you start playing, and they're like, "Oh shit!" Like, they can actually play.
And you mentioned that you were doing some recording at the moment. So what's the deal with that?
Yeah, so we're recording at the main studios, and Alex is like producing it all.
Yeah, because I'm studying audio engineering, so for part of my project I have to do some recordings. So that's kind of what we're doing at the moment.
Yeah, so I think we've got 6 songs we're recording on it, going to sort of EP, and then for most of them we're going to do music videos as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
As far as the music videos are concerned, will you be trying to do those yourself, or are you
Yeah.
only getting a third party?
in terms of videographers, we may end up getting third parties, but I think in terms of coming up with the ideas and creating it all,
Concepts.
it'll be
it's
us.
all us, yeah.
So what's a big thing that's impacted your life, that's influenced your music? Is there anything?
I was in a car crash in 2015 on February 1st, which has had a huge impact on my life, and definitely it put me in hospital for quite a long time and shattered my pelvis and put like some scars on my back and gave me a little brain bleed and
Brutal.
all the good stuff. And I think that's definitely like overcoming all of that has definitely helped me to write some music that really
Meaningful stuff.
Yeah. And like it's crazy how common like head injuries and things like that are and how big of an impact they are on lots of people's lives and how they affect people around people who get head injuries and things like that, and it's really something that's I don't know, I find really good to write about.
Are there actually concepts to your songs?
Oh yeah. Every song's kind of different. I think it all depends on the mood that we're all in together when we write songs. Like our song Anxiety, we were all in like a mood. I guess when we wrote that song, it was kind of
We turned up to practice and we were all just
We were
like,
all-
we all were
going through the
having
same
problems
shit.
with anxiety
yeah.
and we just wanted to let it all
Express
out,
it.
and so we definitely did, and that song came really quickly and naturally. It's one of those good songs, and also with our other songs there's sort of written in terms of characters, which is fun. We sort of like getting into the zone of like almost like psychopaths in some of our songs. Like some of them are just written a bit crazy.
So a lot of the songs are written from the perspectives of
Other
Other
people.
people.
of personas.
Yeah.
Would you say that like your personalities are ingrained in those personas, or are they completely alien and devoid? Like
I think a lot
separated?
of them are pretty separate to what we actually like. Like,
you
yeah.
hope.
Yeah.
But maybe some of them are just like extreme versions of us.
Yeah.
Way
that's
more
true.
crazy.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do outside, guys? I have a
It's
I
fine.
You
have
just
a
say
habit of calling everybody guys.
I don't
This-
as well.
Same,
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I mean, ladies sounds condescending.
No, yeah.
No, but I'm like a closet sexist. I just realised.
Guys, it's fine.
Guys,
Doesn't
okay,
worry
thank
me.
you, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you guys do outside music? I mean, some of you do music stuff outside music, of course, but I mean, outside the band, shall we say?
Okay. Well, I just finished studying for my music degree, so like a couple of weeks ago. So I'm just starting to get into some session work and stuff like that. And
What do you hope to sort of attain from like having that degree? What's your ultimate sort of dream, shall we say, of?
I would like to start producing, and just having the degree means I just learnt a lot of guitar stuff that I wouldn't have otherwise known, so I hopefully can like play for a lot of different artists and hopefully like get well known as a good session musician. That's the goal.
Do you really enjoy playing guitar that much? Has it always been a passion of yours?
Yeah, I started when I was 12, and I'm how old am I now? 24. So I've been passionate about it since then. Since I picked it up, that's like all I've done.
How long did it take your parents to actually buy you a guitar?
That's funny, actually. My dad plays guitar, and he was always, since I was like 1, he was like, play guitar, and he'd like push his guitar
Like,
onto
trying to
me, and
get
I'd be like,
forced into
this
it.
sucks. And like when I was like 10, he would, he tried to get me to play, and I wasn't really interested. And then when I finally said like, I might like to play guitar, there was like one already waiting. It wasn't like a matter of
Already
trying to
tuned
convince
up.
them. It was really waiting with it, like, here you go. And then he taught me, so yeah.
It also made your dad very happy as well, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
His dream also.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Cool. And what about you?
I'm a law student. So, yeah, I spend a lot of my time studying for uni, but there's lots of different papers I take, and obviously music papers and things like that. But most of my time at the moment is going towards Miss Auckland. Raising for charities. We're raising for Youthline this year.
Before we press record, like you brought up the pageant thing, and you said that people, like there's like a stigma about it. Could you elaborate on that? I mean, I don't know. I didn't feel that
Yeah.
personally. So
Well, I guess there's like a huge stigma on pageants with the idea that it's all about kind of the glitz and glam, and that's kind of all the girls care about, and it's all about body image, and that's all you're judged on. But it's really not. Miss Auckland's about beauty with a purpose, and there's no bikini section, there's none of that this year. It's all sort of really about the work you put into raising for charities, and the work you do for others, and who you are as a person, as opposed to what you look like and what people think you look like, and so I guess that's a really good thing that a lot of pageants are now trying to get into. Like Miss Universe got rid of the bikini segment as well, which is a
more
huge...
sort of less sort of sexuality, more empowerment.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's about empowering women, which I think is a really great
That's what
thing.
we're all about.
Yeah.
The band as well.
Yeah, totally.
All right, good answer. Well, how's about you?
I'm a dog groomer, so I'm obsessed with animals, and I always have been. I've grown up around them, so when I was younger, I've always just wanted to do something with that. So I started out in retail for like selling at a pet shop, just selling products and that. And I wanted to be more hands-on with animals to help them more. So yeah, became a dog groomer.
So how do you become a dog groomer? Is there a course to study?
There's actually no courses in New Zealand. So everyone that's a dog groomer in New Zealand is either from overseas or they get trained from people that come.
Or some kind of
overseas.
enthusiast like you.
Yeah. So I'm training at the moment, but yeah.
When you say dog grooming, I just imagine shampooing.
Yeah.
But there must be a lot more to it. So
Yeah.
Could you elaborate on the job?
Normally 2 years experience just for like washing and blow drying, and then you also have to learn how to like shave and scissor and shape, and it's a lot complicated than people think.
Aren't dogs afraid of blow dryers? I mean, my dogs are terrified of the vacuum cleaner and stuff
we have
like that.
earmuffs we put on there. It's like, looks like a big sweatband, and it's really thick, and you just put it over their head.
I could also imagine a poodle like absolutely loving it. Like
Yeah, some dogs absolutely love it. They
cats.
they really enjoy it. Yeah, we groom cats as well.
All right, what about you, Alex? What do you do when you're not playing bass in the band?
I am currently studying at Mains, so this is my 3rd year studying my bachelor's in audio engineering. So this year I'm doing quite a lot of different audio work. Been doing live sound at Ding Dong, just getting some experience there. I also like to record, so I've been recording not just our band but some other artists as well, and a lot of mixing and just a lot of time doing that.
You know, people I've spoken to who are studying at Mains, that there's a certain field that they have more of a passion with, like whether it be live sound or recording or whatever. So what's yours if you have one?
I find that really hard because I just like it all, really. Like up until this year I hadn't done much live sound, I just kind of touched on the basics of it, and I've really enjoyed that aspect of audio. I just find it quite interesting and on the go, and I like the pressure of it, so I'm quite interested in that at the moment. But I'm also doing radio as well, so I've been doing some engineering with that.
That would be quite different, wouldn't it?
It's very different. It's for the station it's mainly editing interviews and doing music promos and that sort of thing.
Right.
So it's just a lot of editing.
Right, so that's a little bit less exciting, I would imagine.
Yeah, but I'm a nerd, so I kind of like it.
Thanks very much for coming in to see me today. Would you guys like to touch on your September show one more time to refresh people's memories?
Yeah, we're playing at Ding Dong September 8th at 8 p.m, I think. So, yeah.
Yeah, come see us.
Excellent. Now, is that $10 at the door?
Yep,
$10. Usual deal?
$10,
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks very much for coming in, and I
Thanks
hope
for having me.
hope to see you again sometime in the future when you've got your recording coming out or
Yeah,
something. You come
definitely.
back and have a chat about that.
Awesome,
All
thank
right.
you.
Cheers. All right.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching.